The upcoming ruling of the Supreme Court on May 26th, that is tomorrow, is the suit brought by PDP seeking to disqualify Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima in the presidential election. This has garnered widespread attention. However, according to one author and political analyst, there is another angle to consider: the potential impact on the May 29th presidential inauguration. I'm going to bring all of that to you in this video, but please, before I go ahead, if you are a new visitor to our channel, make sure to subscribe. Click that red button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your bell icon so that you get notified whenever we bring subsequent updates like these. All right, if the Supreme Court rules against Tinubu and agrees with the PDP that Shettima breached the Electoral Act, definitely, we know that Tinubu will not be sworn in as president on May 29. This would be a significant shift from what Nigerians expect to see happen on that day, because many people are already conceding that they cannot trust the court, that the court has already been subpoenaed by the government. All right, so they don't have that trust in the Supreme Court to deliver justice the way it should be. However, we also remember Obedience were once happy when the president of the tribunal, Justice Samani, said that she was going to rule with the fear of God. So this made Obedience to be very happy and hope that justice will be served. Away from that, the PDP's argument hinges on the manner in which the APC and Tinubu nominated Shettima and the vice presidential candidate for the election, which they contend was in breach of the Electoral Act. The Electoral Act, which states that a candidate who vies for a political position must not have two nominations. However, the date in which Kashim Shettima accepted the nomination as the vice presidential candidate, he still had in possession the letter that was to be served to the court nullifying his senatorial ticket. So that means that he had two nominations in his disposal, all right, at his disposal. So because of that, the PDP have brought him to court on on breach of that Electoral Act. They have also provided evidence that Shettima was nominated twice for both the vice presidential position and the Borno Central senatorial seat, which they believe contravenes the law, which is also true from the Electoral Act 2022 as amended. As a result, they have applied for an order to compel INEC to remove their names from the list of sponsored candidates. Well, if the Supreme Court agrees with the PDP and rules that Shettima is disqualified because he was nominated twice, it will have far-reaching implications. All right, the outcome will be the cancellation of Tinubu's inauguration. As a result, the ruling on Friday, May 29th, the ruling on Friday, May 29th, will have a critical impact on the presidential election and the future of Nigeria as a nation. While the focus has been on the immediate outcome of the Supreme Court ruling, there is another angle for Nigerians to consider. First of all, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu and Shettima are being disqualified based on the judgments delivered by the court, you understand that the next person, who is the person who won second position, which is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, is going to be announced by the court as the president-elect. That is, if and only if Tinubu and Shettima are being disqualified based on the judgment from the Supreme Court that we are awaiting tomorrow. So this is what's going to happen. Atiku Abubakar is going to be announced as the president-elect. However, there is some twist going on in that nomination. You notice that Atiku came second, and duly he is the one to be brought in as the president-elect. But what do you think the Labour Party presidential candidate, I'm talking about Mr. Peter Obi, would have the opportunity to withdraw all his petitions that he served about Ahmed Bola Tinubu because he is no longer a qualified candidate? He may choose to withdraw all the petitions and then immediately serve another petition against Atiku Abubakar on the issue of 25% of the FCT. And that is going to hold. The reason why that is going to hold is because Atiku Abubakar, of course, in his own petition against Tinubu also includes the issue of the 25%. So if Labour Party saves the petition against Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on the issue of 25%, then definitely the court is going to be or uphold the petition of Labour Party candidates, because Atiku Abubakar himself has countered the position of Ahmed Bola Tinubu being a president-elect because he did not win the 25% of the FCT. So in all stands, we can see that Labour Party will have just a free path to becoming the ruling party when if the court rules against Ahmed Bola Tinubu in this election. So we're just waiting to see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to keep updating you on every step of the way. So please make sure to subscribe, stay tuned to this channel, and you'll have all the updates you want. Thanks for watching, and I hope to have you back on our subsequent episodes.